what are your feelings like personally between these guys and just the Republican Party in general, like for president?
I mean, I haven't endorsed anybody in the race so far. Personally, I love both of them. When I first came to Congress, I mean, when you come in a special election, I came in June, so it wasn't like everyone else was coming in. I'm like the new kid. And when you come in, you have to make a speech, and like literally you go down and you address from the floor of the House all of your new colleagues. And okay, it's only on C-SPAN, but it's kind of a big deal. And so big crowd comes in after, take the oath of office and flow through. I make it to the back up where the Freedom Caucus and some of the people that I had gotten to know already were. And this guy comes up to me and goes, hey, I'm Ron DeSantis. You're from Troy, Ohio, right? And I go, yeah. And I thought it was neat that he knew where I was from. And he goes, my wife Casey's from Troy, Ohio. So she literally graduated from the same high school as my daughter graduated from. Kind of small world stuff. Interesting. Her dad was the optometrist in the town square. So I like the DeSantis people. I hope that everything stays friendly. I would be happy if Ron DeSantis was president. I certainly was happy when Donald Trump was president, and I'm confident he would do a great job again.
Yeah, I'd be happy if Ron DeSantis was president. I'd prefer Donald Trump. I think Trump's going to go and get revenge, fire a lot of people. I think Ron DeSantis goes in and shakes a lot of hands. I think policy-wise, Ron is doing a lot of things that help America in a lot of ways. But I wonder if that's what we need right now.
Well, look, one of the things he did as a governor is, he inspired governors to be better than they would have been otherwise in a lot of states.
Exactly.
I wish he would have done a little more inspiring. Look, yeah. Well, Donald Trump inspired a lot of governors to do that, and Ron DeSantis, would not have.
I had it backwards.
Yeah. Ron DeSantis would not have won, and I think he'll be clear on that. He would not have won without the support of Donald Trump. But as governor, he did his own thing and did it really well. And I think it's inspiring. He's a pretty young guy. He's younger than me. I think at some point he's got the potential to be president. But just like you said, Seamus, hopefully if he doesn't get derailed, right?
Yeah, well, and you mentioned that he couldn't have won without Trump's endorsement. That's certainly true. The first time he won, he just barely squeaked past. But we have to acknowledge that his next victory after that was an absolute landslide. He turned Florida from vaguely purple to dark red. He crushed it there. I think he's done a lot of good. I definitely hear everyone's concerns. If this was a question between DeSantis being president and Trump being president, I'm a happy man, right? Yeah. But then there's the question of who's most likely to defeat the Democrats in a national election.
That's tough. Yeah. I see a lot of people saying that. I've seen the polls. The polls are very favorable for Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. But I've also talked to people out just in the streets, in the cities. And the general conversation is they groan when it comes to Donald Trump, the moderates and the independents, I mean to say. Mm-hmm. And the sentiment seems to be like DeSantis is a normal guy. This is why I think Elon Musk is doing this interview with him, because Elon Musk said something like, I just want a normal person to be president or something like that. So I think Elon does want Ron DeSantis to win. Yeah, whatever that means. But what I was saying before when I said, I don't know if we need that right now in reference to good policy. Of course, we always need good policy. But I think what we desperately need right now, there we go, I got it, is a purging of the corruption.